Courage is a love affair with the unknown. Women have been loved, but not respected. And without respect, the love is nothing but lust. The truth cannot be read in scriptures. It has to be lived only in the innermost temple of your being. There exists no God. What exists is godliness, and that godliness surrounds you. We are all in the same ocean. Nobody has the power to take 2 steps together. You can only take 1 step at a time. Friendship is the purest love. It is the highest form of love, where nothing is asked for a condition. It's where one simply enjoys giving. Life should not be lived. It should be celebrated. Life begins where fear ends. Truth is not something outside to be discovered. It is something inside to be realized. Get out of your head and get into your heart. Think less, feel more. Forget everything about figuring out what it is. Rather, live it. Rather, enjoy it. Don't analyze, but celebrate it. Don't say this is good and that is bad. Drop all discriminations. Accept everything as it is. It's not a question of learning much. It's a question of unlearning as much as you can. People say love is blind because they don't know what love is. I say only love has eyes. Other than love, everything is blind. Remember one thing, except for silence, everything else is your imagination. There is no greater ecstasy than knowing who you are. If your heart tells you to take the jump, then take the jump. Take risks and be adventurous. Creativity is the greatest rebellion in existence. Commit as many mistakes as possible, but remember one thing: don't commit the same mistake twice. They say, think twice before you jump. I say, jump first and then think as much as you want. Nobody is superior, nobody is inferior, but nobody is equal either. People are simply unique and incomparable. Don't move the way fear makes you move. Move the way love makes you move. Move the way joy makes you move. Remember, all great values are killed the moment you cling to them, and no great value can be imitated. You are not accidental. The world needs you. Without you, something will be missing in this existence, and nobody can replace it. Continuously clean your mind of beliefs, concepts, theories, ideas, ideologies, philosophies, doctrines, and scriptures. Only then will the reality be revealed to you. A certain darkness is needed to see the stars. Once you have started seeing the beauty of life, ugliness starts disappearing. If you start looking at life with joy, sadness starts disappearing. You cannot have heaven and hell together. You can have only one, and it's your choice. Love is a byproduct of meditation. Love and respect yourself, and never compromise for anything. And then you will be surprised how much growth starts happening of its own accord, as if rocks have been removed and the river has started flowing. Life is a balance between rest and movement. Light the lamp of independent thinking. Don't become a slave to anyone by accepting their thoughts. Truth belongs to those who are their own master. The way of love is the way of no expectation. Love exists only when there's a total acceptance and no desire to change anything. Truth is simple, very simple. So simple that a child can understand it. In fact, so simple that only a child can understand it. Unless you become a child again, you will not be able to understand it. Help the world to become better. Don't leave the world just the same as you have found it. Make it a little better. Make it a little more beautiful. If you wish to see the truth, then hold no opinion for or against it. Meditation is the only magic in the world and the only miracle. A comfortable and convenient life is not a real life. The more comfortable you are, the less alive your life will be. The most comfortable life is in the grave. All that is great cannot be possessed, and it's one of the most foolish things man goes on doing. All we want to do in life is possess things. Drop all fears and move into the world of love. This is the very shrine of God. This is the only shrine. Love the person, but give the person total freedom. Love the person, but from the very beginning, make it clear that you are not selling your freedom. Love is not about possessing. Love is about appreciation. Be a lotus flower. Be in the water, but do not let the water touch you. To avoid pain, they avoid pleasure. To avoid death, they avoid life. I live my life based on two principles. 1, I live as if today was my last day on earth. 2, I live today as if I'm gonna live forever. The feminine is more powerful than the masculine. The soft is more powerful than the hard. The water is more powerful than the rock. You will come closer and closer to perfection, but you will never be perfect. Perfection is not the way of existence. Growth is the way. In love, the other is important. In lust, you are important. If you are a parent, open doors to unknown directions to the child so he can explore. Don't make him afraid of the unknown. Give him support. Silence can divulge as many depths as you have courage for. I love this world because it is imperfect. It is imperfect, and that's why it's growing. If it was perfect, it would have been dead. Gautam the Buddha was the first man to say that anybody who's searching for himself is a fool. The very search is preventing you from finding. Don't search. Don't go anywhere. Just sit down and close your eyes and be within. Millions of people are suffering. They want to be loved, but they don't know how to love. And love cannot exist as a monologue. It is a dialogue, a very harmonious dialogue. Freedom is the ultimate value in the human soul. The higher you go, the more playful will be your approach towards life and its problems. It will not be a burden, it will be a joy to solve them. If you love a flower, don't pick it up, because if you pick it up, it dies, and it ceases to be what you love. So if you love a flower, let it be. Love is not about possessing. Love is about appreciation. Truth is not a theory. Truth is not a word. Truth is an experience of one's own infinite depths. To become one with that which is the truth. Always remember to judge everything by your inner feeling of bliss. The moment you accept yourself, you become beautiful. The mind is a beautiful servant, but a dangerous master.